morning, dear students. Today's, that is 23rd morning shift mathematics memory based questions just came. The first one is a rectangle which is formed by the lines x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4. A line perpendicular to 3x plus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0 divides the rectangle into two equal parts. Then the distance of the line from minus 1 comma 3 by 2 they are asking. Now a rectangle is formed by the lines x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means we know that it is the y-axis and y is equal to 0 is x-axis, and x is equal to 3 is a vertical line, y is equal to 4 is a horizontal line. That is, by using the coordinate axis, one rectangle is formed. That is, the rectangle is like coordinate system. As we know that x-axis, y-axis, and the line x is equal to 3, which is vertical line, x is equal to 3, and y is equal to 4. This is y is equal to 4. Now, the rectangle is formed by the origin 0, 0, and suppose the point of intersection of the x-axis and the line x is equal to 3 is a point, and the lines x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4 intersecting at a point B, and the line y is equal to 4 and y-axis intersecting at a point C. Now the coordinates becomes as O, as we know that 0, 0, and A coordinates are 3, 0, B coordinates are 3, 4, and C coordinates are 0, 4. These are the coordinates of the rectangle. Now, a line which is perpendicular to 3x plus 4y is equal to 6 divides the rectangle into two equal parts. The rectangle is divided into two equal parts by a line means definitely that line should pass us through the center of the rectangle. It is very important point. So it is particular point. The problem is based on a particular point. That is, a line divides the rectangle into two equal parts means that line always passes through the center of the rectangle. So to find the center of the rectangle, we are going to join the diagonals. By joining the diagonals, they are intersecting. That point of intersection is called as the center. Now to find the center of the rectangle, we are using either the points origin and B or the points A and C. So the midpoint of the any diagonal is the center of the rectangle. So the center of the rectangle first we are going to find out. Center is equal to the midpoint of OB, or the midpoint of AC. Now midpoint of OB means we know that how we are finding the midpoint. The midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So by using O and B coordinates, we are finding the center. The center of the rectangle becomes as x1 0 plus 3 by 2, that is 3 by 2, 0 plus 4 by 2, it is 2. So the center of the rectangle is 3 by 2, 2. The required line passing through this center and perpendicular to the line 3x plus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have a formula. The perpendicular line which is perpendicular, the line perpendicular to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is bx minus ay is equal to bx1 minus ay1. By using that one, the required line equation, the required line is directly we are writing the perpendicular line of 3x plus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0 is, we are writing that one as 4x minus 3y is equal to 4 times of 3 by 2 minus 3 times of 2. By simplifying this one, we get the required line. That is, the required line is 4x minus 3y is equal to 0. This is the required line. Now, for this line, we are going to find out the distance from the point minus 1 comma 3 by 2. It involves the perpendicular distance formula. So, as we know that the perpendicular distance formula to the line ax plus by plus c is ax1 mod ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root of a square plus b square. So, the required distance is equal to mod 4 into the x coordinate of the center is 3 by 2 minus, here they are asking the distance from the, not from the center, they asked the distance from the point minus 1 comma 3 by 2. That's why mod 4 times of the x coordinate is minus 1 minus 3 times of 3 by 2 upon square root of 4 square plus minus 3 whole square. Now the simplifying this one, this is equal to, by simplifying this one we get as, that is minus 8 minus 6, that is minus 9, it is 17 by 10. So the answer is option B, that is 17 by 10.
Share this with your friends and on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to the Narayana Group for daily solutions and complete JEE updates.